McVicker.
What?
LeAnn McVicker.
Oh, LeAnn. Okay, Steve. This is LeAnn.
Hi, LeAnn. How are you?
Fine. Princess of the Galactic Federation. I've journeyed of the 26th century. I'm sorry. I've journeyed through time to find you. We need your help. This is Vulcor, a renegade scientist who's.
Go ahead. You can go ahead.
This is Vulcor, a renegade scientist whose forbidden experiments have created a time disruptor. This is Vulcor, a renegade scientist whose forbidden experiments have created a time disruptor that threatens to rend the very fabric of time. Already the streams of time are starting to tear.
Okay.
Step back. Our computers have created Marshal to be our champion. But without your help, he cannot succeed. We cannot succeed.
Right.
Let me do it one more time.
Oh, go ahead. Go for it.
Greetings, I'm Kyi-La, Princess of the Galactic Federation of the 26th century. I've journeyed through time to find you. We need your help. This is Vulcor, a renegade scientist whose forbidden experiments have created a time disruptor that threatened to rend the very fabric of time. Already the streams of time are starting to tear. This is Marshal. Our computers have selected him to be our champion, but without your help, he cannot succeed.
Okay, that's great. To see more emotion. How do you feel about Vulcor? Who is he to you?
He's mean.
Right, he's a mean, awful person. And I said this before. Think of someone that's going to set off a nuclear bomb in Long Beach.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Or wherever. That's, that'd be crazy. Ask anything to do. You want to stop him if you had the power to stop him. And that's kind of the princess's motivation as well. So more anger towards him, and then Marshal is obviously your hero. So instead of being real, I don't want to say monotone with it, but and instead of telling the story, be involved in the story.
Okay.
Okay?
Greetings, I'm Kyi-La, Princess of the Galactic Federation of the 26th century. I've journeyed through time to find you. We need your help. This is Vulcor, a renegade scientist whose forbidden experiments has created a time disruptor that threatens to rend the very fabric of time. Already, streams of time are beginning to tear. This is Marshal. Our computers have selected him to be our champion, but without your help, he cannot succeed.
Okay, LeAnn, why don't you tell us a little bit about who you are, what your background is in performing or modeling?
Okay, I'm LeAnn McVicker from Watseka, Illinois, and I've done a little bit of modeling all over in Watseka, in Chicago, in South Carolina, Hilton Head Island. I was in a swimsuit calendar, 1990, and down in Florida, and then out in Las Vegas, I've done some conventional work. I teach aerobics. I've been teaching for 5 years now, also in Illinois, South Carolina, down in Florida, Chicago, and now out in Las Vegas.
Okay, you've gone through a fairly long and rigorous audition process. Tell us a little bit about
Nerve-wracking. It was great. I came out here on Sunday night, and Monday we had the auditions. I don't think I've ever been that nervous in a long time. Then I got called Monday night to come back on Tuesday morning, and it was down to 3 of us. And I think I felt like I did better the next day because I relaxed a little more, and I thought more about what I was doing and concentrating because I wanted it so bad. So it went good. I was nervous though, very nervous. I don't want to go through that for a long time.
Okay. How did you feel when you heard that you were selected to be Kyi-La, who is the princess of the hologram game?
I went nuts. I was a total nutcase. I couldn't believe it because I thought after leaving California, I thought I'm out of it. It was fun to come see California, but when I got a phone call, and they put me on a speaker intercom too to make it even worse. I don't think I believed him right at first, and I was hysterical because I wanted it. Wanted it so bad. It was like a dream, and I just thought it was too good to be true. It was great.
I was one of the people listening on the speakerphone, and we were saying, darn, we should have recorded that.
I'm glad you didn't. I was jumping on my couch, and I was walking. I was pacing here and there. I had all these thoughts running through my head.
And
It was wild.
when we finally let you off the phone, what did you do?
I called my mom. Well, you guys told me get out on the next plane, so I'm running through the house, trying to get ready to catch the next plane out. I was calling my mom, shoving all this information in with 2 weeks into like 2 minutes conversation, telling her bits and pieces of this and that. And I'm calling my friends, telling them that ones that knew bits and pieces of what I was doing, that I got the part, and just trying to hurry to get to the airport to get on the plane, I guess.
Well, you're clearly excited to have gotten the part. What is it about the micro theater that you like so much?
I think it is fabulous. I've never seen anything like it before. You sit there and you can put your fingers through her, and it's just fascinating. It's the most unique thing I've ever seen to come out on a video game. Yeah, that is unreal. It's hard to explain. It's hard to describe what you feel when you see it.
How do you think the public's going to react when it
They're
comes
gonna
out?
go nuts. They're gonna be, it's gonna go nuts. It's gonna soar like wildfire, the way it's gonna turn out.
And how do you
They're
think
gonna think it's great.
how do you think your friends and relatives are going to react when they see LeAnn playing a princess in a magical game like Hologram?
How are they going to react? They're happy right now. They don't really understand it because it's hard to explain to somebody what exactly it is. But they're happy for me right now, and when they see it and when they see how big this is going to be, they're going to be extremely happy. I told my brother I'm going to get him one of those games himself to put it down in the basement. So he'll have his own game, and he's going to play it every day.
Okay, how about any reaction from your parents, your father, your mother?
Any reaction from him?
When you
When I told them,
When you told them,
they
yes.
couldn't believe it because I didn't tell them anything that I was out here or doing any of this. I just wanted to totally surprise them about the whole thing, and they couldn't believe it. They were shocked. They're still kind of like questioning this and questioning that. They don't really understand all of it. I don't really understand all of it myself, but they're extremely, extremely excited. They're anxious to come out. I told them about the convention out in March in Las Vegas, and they would like to come to that. Oh, my dad. Well, I always used to say, I'd love to be a princess because I was always my dad's little princess. Well, my sister and I, we kind of shared that, but I was the firstborn. And I would just love to be a princess because I'd be the best princess that there ever was.
and you're going to get a chance to be
Yeah.
the best princess.
No, I'll really be a princess. Not only my dad's princess, but I'll be a real princess.
Princess to the world. of Hologram. Have you had a chance to think about, after you're done with the acting part of the job, there's then going to be
I can't wait.
press tours and public relations things. What are your feelings on that?
I think that is terrific. It's something I've always wanted to do, be on talk shows and travel around and go to this place and this place for promotional type things, conventions and whatever. And I think it's great. I'm excited. I'm anxious. I'm really excited.
Well, we're excited to have you.
I'm excited to be here.
Not to roll yet.
Okay.
Sure you do. Roll it.
They get some words here while we get our rollers on.
You're going to draw a big H, all right?
So we'll just get the line together and then
We'll make 2 downstrokes, and then you do the cross stroke. Okay, we're going to make a big H right up high here, Herbert.
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yep.
Let's do it.
Ready?
And
Roll.
go. Okay, that's good. And you make the cross piece. And we'll shake hands. You ready? It's the start. Yay!
Okay.
Okay.
I know, that's the thing.
Making another lap.
Look, we got another road to do now. No, I don't necessarily have to. I'd rather you use that road coming out than.
Yeah.
Okay, action. Action.
With a lot of noise, please.
Okay, Steve, after what I'm sure seemed like a long and arduous audition process, you've been selected to be Marshal Graham, who is the main character by far in the hologram microtheater game. What's your reaction to that? How'd you feel when you found out you were selected?
Very surprised. There were a lot of good candidates, and relieved that the decision went my way, but now I'm just excited and ready to get going.
Did you do anything special when you found out you were selected?
Took a lot of NyQuil because I had a cold the day after I... No, but actually it did coincide with Thanksgiving, and so there were more thanks to celebrate with my family. And, yeah.
Okay, I know you had told me you have a 10-year-old son.
Yes.
Who, how did he take the news?
He's a kick in the pants. Because the thing's so secretive, he was very happy for me. He's very excited in what I do, and he is going to be, if he's allowed on the set, he wants to be there, and that's when he really gets excited about things.
I would think we'd allow him, I don't know. Is he looking forward to seeing his old man in the video games when he goes into the arcades?
He calls me an old man, he's going to get punched, but no, yes, he is. He's an avid player anyway. We have to supply him with a roll of quarters each week, and so he's saving up his quarters as we speak for this.
Okay, very good. Thank you. Okay, Kevin, why don't you tell us a little bit about who you are, your performing background?
Okay, I'm Kevin Mann. I've been studying acting in LA, and I've done a couple commercials, but basically most of my background's in stage. And right now I'm just, trying to get into the stage aspect of San Diego, and then hopefully sooner or later move to LA.
Okay. You're going to have a couple specialty parts. Are you excited about the parts you're going to play?
Yes!
Why don't you tell us a little bit about what you've been selected for?
Okay. The first part is actually the Amazon Queen. I've been telling people, playing the Amazon Queen and have the kind of, Madonna boobs and the whole thing. I think it'll be pretty funny, frankly, and, as long as it's funny, I don't have a problem with it. We'll see what the costume is, and then I'll tell you. And the other one is like a chainsaw-wielding lunatic guy, which will be a lot of fun. Okay.
You had an opportunity today to see the microtheater that the hologram game will be on. What was your reaction when we turned it on for you?
It was amazing. I've never seen anything like that. That was so interesting. I don't know how. It amazes me that people can come up with that. I've always thought holograms were very interesting, but I've never seen one that was so realistic. Like when you go to Disneyland and you see the one in Disneyland in the haunted house,
right.
And when you go around you can kind of tell that it's not really there, but the one in the theater it was amazing.
How do you think the public's going to react when the game comes out?
They should. I mean, if they have any sense at all, it'll go over great. Especially today when everything is so new oriented. Everything has to be, so often you have to have something new, or else people lose interest in everything. This should be something that would last a very long time, just because it's so much more fun. It's three-dimensional instead of having just a flat character to look at or anything. You can see three sides of this person or this character. It's really amazing.
Right. You had mentioned to me earlier that you have some plans for when the game's actually out, some people you're going to show it to. Why don't you just tell us a bit about that?
I have, much to my mother's chagrin, I have 9 nephews and another on the way. We're not sure if it's a boy or girl, but I have 9 nephews. All of them are in the video game age, and it'll be very interesting to take them and see what their reaction is. Look, that's Uncle Kevin in the Madonna boobs, It'll be pretty fun. My one nephew, he's 14 now, and he's heavily into any type of video game. I think this will be something he can, show his friends.
Yeah, we expect it's going to be fun for everybody, even in the making.
Oh yeah, even the
well.
adults. I would think this would be something that more, people a little older won't have to feel silly about. How sometimes you feel a little silly playing a video game. This is something that's so interesting that people up to 90, 100, however old will be interested in it at least.
Okay, Kevin, thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Hey, Bob, why don't you tell us a little bit about who you are, some of your performing background?
My name is Robert Mannigan. I'm an actor by trade. Currently, I produce cable access television here in San Diego's North County, a show called The Vista View. That's what I do. My goal is to be an actor, Shakespeare, walking the boards, the whole bit. But so in the meantime, I'm just, wasting time doing television.
Well, this isn't television and it's not Shakespeare. You had a chance to see the micro theater, the hologram game. What was your reaction when you saw it?
I think it's great. It's technology, and they're using actors, so it's just like Shakespeare. They just put actors on a much smaller stage, and I just find it very exciting to be an actor being used in this different medium, because actors need all the work they can get.
Yeah, and you're going to be Vulcor, who is the main bad guy.
Yeah.
How does it feel to have an evil role like that?
That's all I ever do. I'm really a nice guy, but for some reason, people say I look like Charlie Manson, so that's all I ever get cast in is the bad guy, but I'm one of the best bad guys there ever was.
Well, good. We're hoping you'll be a good bad guy for us. How do you think the public's going to react when we unveil the hologram game today?
If they'll go nuts over Ninja Turtles, man, they'll be doing backflips over this. Because this is really cool. Even I would play this game, and I never play video game because I'm just not good enough, so it's just why waste the quarter, right? But this is cool enough to play just so you can watch it. I mean, I'd put my money in it.
Well, that's the best endorsement we can
Yeah.
have. Okay, Bob.